Hey, what's up everybody? Was gonna do a really long video, man, but my allergies are still kicking my ass. That's why I haven't put up any videos in the last couple of weeks. I've been feeling like absolute crap. Just what happened is we got all the pollen in the trees, and then the damn wind started blowing like hell, so it just blew it on everything, man. Still cleaning off pollen off of stuff outside, man. It just caked onto everything. So I've been just outright miserable. Everybody else that I've ran into with allergies, just outright miserable. So not a good year. But did have a few times where I just couldn't staying in the house any longer, and got out and hit some yard sales and the swap meet and whatnot. And glad I did, man. I found some cool stuff. Anyways, this first pile of stuff I'm going to show you guys came from a big community yard sale that we have every year here in Kingman, close to our 66 swap meet, and it's just street after street after street of yard sales, at least 5 good ones per street. Some stuff really expensive, some stuff dirt cheap. Like these first things, more weapons from the Far East from my collection. She had $5 a piece on them, just had the 2. And once I started talking with her and stuff, because I was the only one that was really looking at them, everybody else looking at them had no clue what the hell they were for. And I'm thinking these are for a scrimma, and probably not something you can just get online and buy. They had pictures of a guy on each one of the handles that just, the only thing that said in English was inventor. So I'm thinking these came from like a martial arts expo or whatever, to where he was selling them there or whatever, trying to get people interested in his little new product of pain. I'm pretty sure if you got hit by one of these, man, it would sting like a bitch. So anyways, I'm taking a guess here on what he used. Here's one of them. Handle there. Anyways, looks like a whole bunch of shish kebab type skewers that he just bundled up into the handle and then put a cap on it so they don't flare out. To where when you're squeezing them like this, they feel pretty loose, but man, when you get smacked by it, instantaneously it becomes solid. And because of this, and how he did it, not only is it hurting on the hit, man, it pinches the skin. So if he was thinking of practice use, he's out of his fucking mind. I would not want to be practicing with these, man. But pretty cool. Got them both for $1. So I was tired, man. I got there bright and early as everybody was opening. And I said, damn lady, I should know what the hell these are, because I got 2 members of my family that are kung fu masters. My sister and then the youngest of my nephews. So, should have known, and naturally, because of the multiple types of dyslexia and ADD, I couldn't think of it at the time. And then as I was walking away, boom, a scrimma. So, you know, wasn't paying attention and didn't give a shit in the first place. It's a great combination of things to have for a disability. So, on to the next stuff. More really cheap items. All complete. Whereas this guy had a box full of PlayStation 2 games and a PS2 Fat that he wanted. $30 for the PS2 Fat, which it was in great shape. It's just I already have one in great shape, so I just said, save for somebody else, he'll sell it. But all of his games, the discs a little bit scratched up, but just light. They play like new still. But the game boxes and everything, great shape. And $1 a piece. Got Gran Turismo 4, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto 3. Say all complete, so I'll show you guys the posters for anybody that got these used without the posters. Yeah, this one's for Vice City. I could tell they really pushed San Andreas This poster for that one, man, it's almost like a full-sized room poster. Not these little fold-outs like this, but cool enough. I like these smaller ones because you can put up a lot of them. All in great shape, man. No tears in the posters. Yeah, this one's San Andreas. Nice big poster. Big enough to go on a door. Pretty cool. And this one's for Grand Theft Auto 3. Liberty City Stories. It's just got one little corner bent, but no big deal. It's where the thumbtack could go. It's pretty cool on that. And then all that stuff I got Saturday, but I went also on Friday, because sometimes some of them will start Friday, but the initial big yard sales start on Saturday. So I'm glad that I went a day early, because this would have gotten bought up by somebody, dirty or not. As in, I got it mainly for the games. The system works beautifully now that I've modded it for composite video, but it was really, really dirty. And the lady's like, oh yeah, my husband tried it out, man, everything works great. And it's like, bullshit, lady. Kept telling her this thing's really, really dirty, instead of just outright lowballing her on the price, because they originally wanted $50 for this system and the games. And she just got to the point where, well, throw a number at me. I'll take whatever. So I just said, well, you take $30. So for $30, I'll show you the system here first. And it's probably going to look better in this video than it does to the naked eye, because it's not horrible, but it's not beautiful either. This one, I may mask off the keyboard part of it and the other part that's a sticker where the power button is, and give this thing a paint job, because it's a silver paint where it's just got little scuffs here and there, and it looks really well used. Otherwise, works great. Another Magnavox Odyssey 2, same model as my other one, and did the composite video mod on it. The one thing that, and it could be it just was so dirty or whatever that nastiness got inside the little RF box, is it's a separate piece. It was not getting a good signal. I was getting a picture, but just a whole bunch of static. And I opened it up and tried it on the other channels. The box is right about where the, let's see, yeah, I think it is where the power supply is. Let's see, or, shit, I can't remember. No, it is on this side. It's right about here where it says Odyssey 2. And you can unplug it when you do this mod. It doesn't have to be left there, because it does get in the way. But in order to change channels, as it does work on channel 3 or 4, you have to open up the system, and the switch is on top of that box that's in the circuit board. I do not know why the hell they did that. Yeah, that's the only way you can do it. I don't know why they didn't put a hole in the bottom of it somewhere in order to do that. But whatever. It ain't there now, so don't give a crap. And both of the joysticks work good. It's only this one that's got the little plastic cover off of it. And I think I'm going to keep this one original because I've already done the joystick mod on my other one, to where these, for anybody that gets one of these systems and is wondering, they're not wired, as in literally soldered into the main board. All you do is open up the system and you can unplug these from the board and then do what you want. That's what I did on my other one, was just unplug these, and then just on the back side of the board for the pins where the plugs are, I ran my wires directly off of those into the 9-pin ones to use Atari 2600 sticks on this. So a little bit more of a mod there. You're messing with tiny little solder points and a lot of little wires trying to figure out what goes where. And late birthday present, my vision changed, and I'm right at that point where everything in between, when it comes to reading stuff or just small things, it gets blurred out. So until I get glasses, I don't know what I'm going to do. Otherwise, man, just like the other one, does really good on composite video. Now that I'm not sneezing, something to bring up. I know I deleted one of the videos. Maybe I did delete it. When I was talking about my RCA TV to where this wasn't working on it and stuff. This, what it would do is if I plugged in the Odyssey 2, it would work, but all of a sudden the picture would go black and white. On the NEC Turbo Duo, it just outright wasn't working, but I was getting some sound. Anyways, I thought it was just the TV not liking the game systems. It turns out, and as far as I'm concerned, fuck RCA. I'm not buying their TVs anymore, because that's only a couple years old on that set. The freaking composite video and possibly the component video has gone out in it like it blew a chip somewhere. I don't get it coming out the jacks on the front or the jacks on back. The only thing I get is sound and S-video. So if I lose my S-video, man, I am stuck using that TV strictly for coaxial, which is suck, man. If that happens, pick up another flat screen for the living room. But like I say, it's only a couple years old and it's already bit the dust on that for no reason. It just outright went out. So, show you guys the games now that I'm making this video a little longer than I wanted. So I got a nice pile here. Got Freedom Fighters, Cosmic Conflict, Power Lords, Monkey Shines, weird game, but playable. Oh, start an avalanche. Too much shit. Invaders from Hyperspace. Pickaxe Pete. Alien Invaders Plus. And this one, cool to have, but I don't know if I could find a printout of the board game or not. I might hunt around for that, because that's basically what this is. It's half video game, half board game. So you gotta have the board and all the pieces in order to play this right. As when I popped it in, it's just this weird maze type thing with a couple characters dead center and not much else. I had no clue what the hell I'm supposed to do. Anyways, this is Quest for the Rings. Pretty cool looking cart. Did all the board game ones like that in gold. And you got Blackjack. It's a Sub-Chase and Armored Encounter. Football. It's Blockout, Breakdown. And this is another one that I believe is part board game. The Great Wall Street Fortune Hunt and popped it in, and basically it looks like it simulates like a stock market type ticket, like it's teaching you kind of how to do the stock market, which without the board game part or whatever, I have no clue how to make it work. Was cool to have. And baseball. And there's a Speedway, Spin Out, and Crypto Logic. And also, and I asked him, had to, I don't know why these were stuck in with the Odyssey. Got a few Atari games. Nothing real great, but cool enough. Got Superman. This is Telegames Cartridge 2, Basketball. Which is basically the Sears Atari. Fucking Combat. I think I might have enough now to where if I drilled a hole in the center of them and got a long metal rod, I could make another beam in here somewhere to hold up the ceiling. Doesn't matter how many I get, they always fucking have Combat. Either that or goddamn E.T. And then this one's for the 7800. Pole Position 2. Good game. So that's all for this video. Got some more systems and something else really cool that I picked up recently that'll show in the next vids. So catch y'all later.